Hi everyone, happy Spring Monday. My name is Nathan Bridge. I'm running for Jenkintown School Board 2021. And this is the fourth video now in a series I'm calling Ask Nate Anything, in which I respond to questions that folks send to me via email or post on Facebook. And today I'll be responding to a question that is asking me about my other areas of Jenkintown involvement. But first, I want to thank the Jenkintown Dems for their endorsement for my candidacy for school board this year. I really appreciate that endorsement. And mentioned that the Jenkintown Democrats are hosting an event this Saturday, April 10th at 10 a.m. in Town Square. It's a Meet the Endorsed Candidates event. State Representative Napoleon Nelson will be there, as well as coffee being provided by White Horse Creamery. So I hope to see everyone this Saturday, April 10th at 10 a.m. in the Town Square for this Meet the Endorsed Candidates event. To the question of my other areas of involvement in Jenkintown, I think I've mentioned in past videos, I'm still relatively new to Jenkintown. I've been here since 2019. But I've really, since it's such a small community, it's a very, very welcoming community. I have been able to find areas of getting involved. The one I want to speak about today is my involvement as a co-facilitator in Jenkintown Elementary School's Diversity Cafe, which many of you may have heard about if you receive newsletters from the school. The Jenkintown Elementary School Diversity Cafe, it's a parent and it's become a teacher group in which we discuss topics related to one's identity and the way that one's identity and how it shapes how children and their families experience school. I think that the group was originally targeted towards elementary school parents, but it's actually been really inspiring to see how so many members of the community have come to now participate in the sessions. Now we don't just have parents, elementary school parents, but now we have actually teachers across all the divisions of the school attending the monthly meetings regularly. And also parents, not just of elementary school, but of middle school and high school as well. Even some alumni and parents whose kids have graduated, gone through the whole school system. We've had school admin join the conversations, school board members join the conversations, as well as even a grandparent or two over the past few months. So that's been really, really great. Credit for this group actually really belongs to the elementary school principal, Dr. Pamela Hart, and elementary school parent, Miss Kate Lafferty. They're the ones who really originated the idea and launched the meetings back in February of 2020. My involvement in this group really began in the spring. Well, we all know what happened last March. And so when the group could no longer meet on Jenkintown School's campus, having myself been forced to become an overnight expert on running Zoom sessions because of my own high school math teaching, I wrote to Dr. Hart offering my services to run the tech elements for virtual meetings so that the group could continue to do all this amazing work. So we launched our first virtual meeting in May, and we've continued to do so monthly ever since. Dr. Hart and Ms. Lafferty were gracious enough to invite me into the planning meetings, and it's been really amazing working with these two incredible educators and preparing for our meeting sessions. Since then, the group has gone on to do so many really remarkable things. Small reflection activities around identity, small group work and problem solving sessions. The group work prompted a generous donation through the Jenkintown Educational Foundation for a new anti-racist portion of the Jenkintown Library. We've invited students to speak about their experiences and their projects, and the group has led to several smaller spin-off groups, and that's where I've really become heavily involved. I've been involved in the creation and the facilitation of these spin-off groups, and those have taken the form, conversational form of book groups and podcast groups. The first book group was of a reading last summer of Professor Robin DiAngelo's White Fragility, and I was really excited to find out that a lot of teachers at Jenkintown came together to form their own reading group. And because then at the end of the summer, when both groups had finished the text, we came together at the end, parents and teachers, to form a large group discussion to talk about how what we learned from the book and how it could inform our rules in Jenkintown schools. And then the next group that started was one with that I hosted with Mr. Kelvin Smith. And this group was around Nicole Hannah-Jones' 1619 project in the New York Times. And that's just now wrapping up. Our last session is actually tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. All of these experiences, from the diversity group work to these smaller spin-off groups, have been informative and have in their own ways inspired action. But I do think that the most important aspect of these conversations have been the relationships that have grown out of them. I've met so many folks through these groups who I now consider to be dear friends of mine, as well as fellow parents and neighbors of Jenkintown. My ultimate hope is that this group has contributed to creating meaningful relationships and connections so that adults, both parents and educators, can continue to do their best to provide the best education at Jenkintown that really I believe every child deserves. Great. So that's my response to the question of other ways that I've been involved in the Jenkintown community. Hope you guys all enjoy the video, and I hope to see you on Saturday for the Jenkintown Democrats event. Take care. Have a great day.